Ken the Wiz is the first.
All right, welcome.
Hey, that's cool.
That was a rookie mistake there. I pushed the button, it didn't even hit go live.
But I like the intro. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So
We're cutting you off, Bailey, with button pushing.
Yeah, y'all don't give me the opportunity, but that's fine. I'm blaming it on the goggles.
Yeah, it's the dark shades.
Hey, yeah, not to change the subject, but what did we say the first comment got this time around? I know we talked it last time. Ken's like first laugh out loud, and everybody's like, "Darn!" Or did we say we were going to do something for the first person that comments?
Yeah, sure. We'll give him a gift card. A 5,000. I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
we'll have to go back and look at that live video.
A brand new soft plastic worm.
My wife is watching us right now. So. All right, we got quite a few folks already. We got 6 people, 7 people jumping on, but yeah, we'll give them a couple more minutes, man. We should be up into like the 140,000 mark here in about 5 or so minutes. It takes them a little while to hop on. You got a big audience tonight, Ty. So
yeah, there we go.
And I don't know who just hopped on. I think this is the TikTok famous
star
right now. So. Hey, can we pull up the picture of who Chris Clutter looks like from TikTok? Actually, I'll do it.
He looks like that gamer dude that you see all the time. Long black hair, sweet mustache.
This looks way better than with those glasses on. So, wow. When we started saying that, people dropped off. Now they're hopping back on. So go ahead and put a comment or drop your name and where you're watching from in the comment section below. And we'll give you a shout out here on the live here in a couple minutes. But we got Kenneth the Wiz. Reach out to me, Kenneth, after tonight's live or sometime tomorrow. And I just want to get an update on everything that kind of happened after the Fellsmere event. It's the power of the stash. I got mine. We got the power of the stash and the power of the golden locks. The long hair.
How was that first tournament, by the way? You said it was good.
Yeah, the first tournament we had 45 anglers that showed up and competed, which is really good. We had a really good turnout. Some good fish were caught. It was actually really hard. That day was pretty difficult for a lot of folks. Actually, Kenneth the Wiz over there, he flipped his kayak 3 times and lost a lot of his stuff, and including he might need a new kayak. So that's why I got to reach out to him and figure out how that's going. We reached out to a lot of our sponsors to see if they wanted to be able to provide assistance in any way. A lot of our members actually reached out, gave him some rods and reels, but I know he might be in the market for a new kayak. So I might send him your way, Ty, or put him in contact, because this is the guy I need to talk to.
Yeah, we got a few.
So Kenneth, just get with me afterwards, and then I could potentially put you in contact with Ty or something or someone. So just get with me with that. Yeah. But yeah, we had a lot of people step up. Wind was pretty bad out there. We gave away a lot of good stuff, a lot of cool prizes. First place walked away with a decent amount of money. So it's been good. Our next event's going to be on Toho, November 11th. So next weekend, right?
Yeah, next weekend.
Next weekend is going to be our next event on Lake Toho.
Yeah, both Big Toho and Little Toho.
Yeah, so that's going to be a fantastic event. Great time of year for that fishery. So, and then after that, we have Lake Kissimmee, which is another big event that we're going to have. So it should be pretty solid this year as far as our lineups. And then in Stapoga, we got St. John's. We got a ton of really good fisheries that our members are going to need to go fish and compete in. So it should be fun.
Good.
But yeah, so we got quite a few people. It's been around that 5-minute mark. So Todd, I'm going to just kind of turn it over to you, let you introduce our guest speaker, our guest today, and then we'll kind of start that process and then go through the live. So
All right. Well, it's my pleasure to introduce Ty here from VanHunks. They have been a great supporter of ours for the last year, and then re-upped with us this year. And so, Ty, we're super honored that you're on with us tonight, and just wanted to, I guess, start out a little bit. Just tell us about yourself.
Cool. Well, yeah, no, thanks for having us, and I'm glad we're part of the event again for this year. It's good to see you guys again, and be a part of it. So yeah, so basically, I'm from South Africa originally. So we moved here. My whole family moved here 8 years ago. So this November 14th will be 8 years ago.
Valentine's Day.
Yeah, that's it. So we've been here for 8 years. When I finished school in South Africa is when I started selling VanHunks products there. Mainly, I sold longboards, skateboards, and paddle boards. We went into kayaks when we were back there, and then about 2 years after moving here in 2017 is when we started. I brought the brand over here, and we started with paddleboards, surfboards, and skateboards a little bit, and then we got into the kayaks side of things. And then I've just been working on that since 2017. At the same time, I was servicing pools, so I was a pool tech, and then I was also pressure washing. So I was doing that, 3 or 4 days a week, and then I was focusing on VanHunks the rest of the week. And then slowly things started to take off, and then we could move everything over to the VanHunks side. Now I'm 20. I'll be 28 at the end of this year. So it's been good. That
is awesome.
You're only 28?
28, yeah. 27.
28 years old. 27. Yeah. If you were to ask me how old Ty was, I would probably say like 32. That's not a bad thing. I'm just saying, like, you carry yourself, and you're a very nice individual. So I was like, I would have never thought in a million years you were younger than I was. So make it moves.
Trying.
So that goes to show that the two of you guys, Bailey and Ty here, could be my kids. I'm old enough to be y'all's dad. I'm 54.
54. And Bailey,
just turned 54 last Thursday.
Nice. Happy birthday.
I'm 30. What? When was your birthday, Todd?
Yeah,
Last
we
Thursday.
missed it. He kept it a secret from us.
Oh my God, Todd, what are you doing?
Yeah,
you don't have it on Facebook or nothing.
No.
Oh my God, Sean, did you hear that?
We told Todd happy birthday last week. We literally talked about it on the phone.
I don't think he was on. It was just me and you.
I didn't catch that.
Was it just me and you, Clutter?
Yeah.
Yeah. I told Todd I was going to get him something for his birthday. I thought we talked about this.
Not me. Sorry, guys. Been out of the loop.
Well, y'all getting me a new VanHunks kayak is what y'all getting.
Yeah, surprise.
Surprise.
All right, we're going down rabbit holes real quick. So Todd, tell us. So VanHunks, how'd you come up with the name VanHunks?
So the name, it started in South Africa, and basically the name it's a Dutch name. So it came from a myth that's unique to Cape Town, and basically it goes that there was a Dutch pirate that sailed into Cape Town and used to sit on Table Mountain. It's a big mountain that's got a flat tabletop, and the brand initially started with kiteboarding. So whenever the southeastern wind blows the clouds over the mountain, it looks like a big tablecloth over the mountain. So the myth goes that VanHunks sits on the mountain and he smokes his pipe every day. And one day a guy in a black cloak came to challenge him to a smoking duel. And VanHunks beat him in the smoking duel, and the guy in the black cloak disappeared in a cloud of smoke. And that's how they say, live your legend, and the legend of VanHunks, lives on. Every time the southeastern wind blows those clouds over the mountain. So it's quite a cool sight. If you ever Google Cape Town and Table Mountain, you'll see those pictures. And that area there, Blouberg and Hout Bay, it's a really good area for kiteboarding, one of the best in the world. So that's where our shop was in Cape Town, or the South African dealership. So that's where the name came from.
Sweet.
That's awesome.
being in the branding business, I love to hear how logos and names come about. So
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Love
And then
it.
the logo, obviously, that looks like a peace sign, but it's also a V and an H. That's
Yeah.
where the logo comes from. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, and a lot of logos, you really look, there's a lot of subliminal stuff within them. So if you really look at logo stuff, you can see those kind of things. And I
Yeah.
really inspect logos a lot. So
Yeah.
I can see it.
Yeah.
That's
No,
awesome.
glad you picked up on it.
Yeah. So did y'all kind of start out as a saltwater type kayak and board, and then move over to freshwater? So how did that happen?
Yeah, the brand started with obviously with kiteboarding and then surf equipment, and then we got into paddleboarding when that got quite popular. And then when I brought it over to the US, our main focus would be paddleboards for the first 2 years, and then we got into kayaks, and then obviously into the pedal drive kayaks, and then that's when we started with the prop drive, the fin drive, and trying to make them as versatile as possible. So I'd say mainly it would be saltwater that we were targeting, and then when we brought on Seth, he introduced me to you guys, and he went over the freshwater market and how much it's growing, and that's when we decided to obviously partner with you guys and then also move into the freshwater side of things. So yeah, we haven't changed our lineup too much, but that's basically the way that's why we got introduced to you guys.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well,
so mainly saltwater for sure. It's just, that's how it started.
well, I will tell you, as more and more that I'm out on the water, I'm seeing more and more VanHunks, kayaks out there, which is pretty cool. It is really cool to see them out there on
Yeah,
the
it's always
water,
fun
so.
when you're driving down the road and you see one on someone's roof or in the back of their truck. It's always cool to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in the case of you seeing one of your pro staff, he has like 6 of them. Dan Carnes has like 6 of them on the top of his truck.
Yeah, and he's got branding all over his truck and his RV and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for those of you that are new to the club or to the Florida Kayak Bass Trail, we actually had one of Ty's pro staff anglers on fishing our trail last year, Dan Carnes. He's not fishing very many of our trails this year since he's up north.
No.
But yeah, he was an awesome guy, and we really loved having him come out and fish our events with us. But yeah, he said he's gonna be making a guest appearance sometime in the middle to the end of the year this year. So
yeah, and then I think February he's gonna try and come and fish one of the tournaments in February.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So that'll be good.
Yeah, so and we'll talk a little bit about that more in just a minute. But Todd, I know you got a couple more questions for him.
Sure. Yeah. I try to make it not too hard, but just some kind of cool stuff. But so this is your second year sponsoring the club.
Yeah.
Right. And you stepped up even more this year than you have last year, which we greatly appreciate it. We love you guys. But what made you re-up with our club? I'm just curious.
Yeah. So, all you guys are, I think, a solid bunch of guys. Speaking to Chris Bailey and, you guys, putting our name on the trophy and on the cards and, obviously on all your signage and everything. So, we appreciate that a lot, and the promotion that you guys have done, and obviously having me on here today as well. I feel like you guys have really put in a lot of effort from your end as well. So that's, made us want to, renew this year as well. And all you guys are super passionate about what you do, which is really cool. And I feel like it's good to have our brand part of yours, with people that have the same passion as we do. So that's probably the main reason.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Can I add something to that as well, real quick?
Absolutely.
Yep. So with that, I got a chance to hang out with Ty and his father, as your father and a bunch of his coworkers down at your new boarding, I guess it's a rental site, right? Where you can go down and actually rent kayaks and spend it out on the water for the day, and then they got a nice little bar and restaurant right there at that venue that once you get off the water, you can go and enjoy a beverage and some food. So Ty, I want to kind of turn it over to you and kind of tell us about where that location is, what kind of services you offer, and what has been the experience so far. Because I know we're going to try to do an event there sometime this year to where we can bring our anglers and our members out to your location. So I'll let you answer that.
Yeah, so that's it's called the Tarpon Grill, and it's in Sarah Bay Marina. So it's about 5 minutes down the road from our shop on 41. And yeah, they've got a little restaurant and a bar, it's a little tiki bar, and then we've set up our rental location there. So we've got a floating dock where we've got all of our kayaks. So basically, we just launched a new website. It's VanHunksUSA.com. So on there, you can book rentals, and you can book rentals with Bixby motors. You can book just pedal drive kayaks or just normal single or tandem, paddling kayaks. So we offer basically all of our kayaks there for rent, and you can go on tours as well as just, private rentals by yourselves. So yeah, you can either rock up at the tiki bar and take a kayak out, or you can book it online in advance. And then we have one of our guys, Chuck, who's pretty much there all day, every day. And he'll be there to put the kayak in and get you launched and get you out on the water, or take you on a tour. So yeah, and then obviously you can go and eat and drink at the bar afterwards.
Yeah, so I want to add something to that. I got a chance to go out and hang out with Ty as they were maybe 3 weeks ago.
Yeah,
and they put me in their event, the Elite Angler, their freshwater fishing kayak, and got to go out into the bay. I would assume it's the bay, right?
Yeah, you're in Sarasota Bay. Yeah.
Yeah, inside Sarasota Bay, and they have like a sunken ship out there. Yeah. That's probably about 2 miles away from. You go outside the marina and you just kind of go out. The amount of fish that are in that area, it is a phenomenal place. If you're looking for a spot to go launch your kayak and go get some fresh water or some salt water, like snook. I saw tarpon rolling out there in the marina. I mean, the saltwater fishing there is just. I didn't have a rod with me, but they were the fish and bait were busting everywhere.
Yeah, there's a lot of oyster beds and mangroves in that area. So there's a lot of snook, trout, redfish, jack. Yeah, there's ladyfish, but I mean. Yeah, you can get onto some really nice snook and trout in that area.
Yeah, and they got grass flats out there too. That along the oyster beds that I saw from kind of moseying my way around. But it's a phenomenal place to just go fishing, get off the water, get you a drink, and get some food. So you're going to see a little bit. You're going to see some more. I want to work with you, Ty, and potentially do like a demo day or something where we can come out and hang out with you guys on the water and put you guys in some VanHunks kayaks so you guys can see firsthand the stability. I'm just going to tell you right now, I fished out of a Hobie. Just got the native Titan X, the Titan X that came out due to some circumstances with my Hobie. And the VanHunks is a super, super, super stable platform. I'm telling you right now, you can stand up on the front hatch area with it. I'm 180 pounds and feel good and not like you're going to flip over. And I felt safe, and I tested it when I was out there in the salt water. I didn't feel safe doing it at Tenorock because of the gators. So one of my things is when I went out into Sarasota Bay, I literally tested it and stood on the sides where you guys have those foot platforms, like the feet platforms right there. Yeah. And then I went to the front and went all the way to the back, and I was kind of seeing the stability and the room and the versatility. And I was just like, there's a lot of things you can do with the Elite Angler that a lot of people might not know that they can do. Yeah. So, and a good video that's out there right now is a video that Thomas Woodring posted. He is the angler of the year for last year who won that kayak. And you made a video, or you made a commercial. We posted it and shared it on our members only page, so you guys can go out there and see that walkthrough that he did. Definitely, if you're in the market for a new kayak or you want one to test out and to see and to use, it's a very, very good kayak. And I might be in the market to get one here in the next couple of weeks. So I'll be reaching out to you. I know we talked about it a little bit, but I'm definitely excited to see about getting one.
Yeah, I know Molly isn't home right now because you never would have said that out loud.
She's right there. She was making chili. So I'm telling you right now, I love the color of that. What is the color of it? It's the camo, or
that's called the River Rock.
the River Rock.
Yeah.
It is a slick looking kayak. I did a walkthrough. I went after I hung out with you at your rental site. I went and did a walkthrough with Chris Clutter and in your warehouse and showed him. So yeah, it's a great kayak where I want to come back and do some videos with you and we can post them on our page showing like some walkthroughs of all the different kind of kayaks that you guys offer.
Yeah, for sure. Now that our shop's all sorted out now, so it's a lot more organized than when you were there.
So Kenneth Wiz put on here, I'm 350 pounds. Can your pro angler handle me and a motor setup and a lot of gear?
Yeah, it will handle him. For
so
sure.
Kenneth, let's do this.
Depends on the motor, but it will handle him. Yeah.
He currently runs a Bixby.
Oh yeah, easy.
Yeah. So what I think we can do is I was going to get with Kenneth and possibly come up and do one of those like little demo days and
for sure.
let him get out on one. So
yeah, anytime he wants to come, just give us a call and we'll set it up and put him out there. And he can bring his Bixby as well, and we can put it on there so you can get a good feel for it.
Okay. Awesome, man. That's great.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I had, Todd. Sorry for ruining that or interrupting your questions. Why does the little thumb thing keep going up?
That was actually one of the questions I had on here. So, to talk about. So you're good. You're good. Okay. And anybody that's out there listening and watching, if y'all got questions for Ty's, put them in the comments here and we'll be sure to ask him and get them answered for you.
I think Chris Clutter had a question.
I do have a question, but I don't.
Clutter does have a question for you. No, go ahead, Clutter. It's perfect.
Before I ask it though, let me just take the hat off real quick. So I'm 38. I used to have hair, and I know a lot of guys are wondering, how do you have the mane of hair that you have? What do you use?
Honestly, it's quite funny because throughout school, you had to have short hair. So I never had hair that was, that touched my ears or touched my collar or anything like that. And then probably 3 years ago, I just decided I'm just going to grow my hair out and just see what happens. And that's exactly what I did. And I never knew it was going to look the way that it looks.
What a trademark, man. You just keep going with it.
I don't do anything special. So it's just,
you sure?
It's just luck. I promise you, it's just pure luck. My mom's a hairdresser. She's been a hairdresser her whole life. I don't think she even knew my hair was going to look like this if I grew it out.
It looks like, who was that linebacker that had the...
Troy Polamalu.
Troy Polamalu, yeah. Is that hair insured? Do you have it insured?
Yeah, no.
Trademark. That's what
you have a few guys that you had a few guys that had some pretty good hair in the NFL. Jeremy Shockey was another one. I don't know. But Chris Bailey may be too young for Jeremy Shockey.
Yeah, he probably is.
Ty is 28. You missed that.
I know. I heard. I guess Todd are the old men in the group.
Maybe we'll start fooling out in a few years.
I mean, I hope.
Now, I got a question for Clutter.
Yeah.
We do have a question for you, Clutter.
For
now,
me?
if you let your hair grow out, yes, how would it look?
Oh, Mr. Burns from The Simpsons? Just that's all I got right there.
I want to see that. I want you to let that grow out and, get you a mane from there.
I could do the Kentucky waterfall. I mean, the backside would look relatively similar to Ty's, but all right.
Well, here's what you do: is grow it out right there, and then just bring it back up over.
Do y'all want to see who Chris Clutter looks like?
Oh boy, here we go.
That's the TikTok star.
You're welcome.
Hey, actually, look. Hey, I'm not lying to you. This is what he's wearing right now. Is this you?
Oh,
that's what I was talking about.
That's a handsome dude, man. That is a handsome guy right there.
So, Ty, whereas actually, Florida Jerry said, did Ty ever surf J-Bay? I don't know what J-Bay is, but you might.
Jeffreys Bay. Yeah, Jeffreys Bay is one of the best spots for surfing. No, I've never ever surfed there. I've been there once or twice, but I've never actually surfed it.
Yeah. How is surfing on the West Coast?
You're talking about here?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not great. Every now and then where you get, storms or cold fronts and things like that, you get a bit of surf. I mean, the biggest it's probably been is probably like 4 to 5 foot, which is, it's pretty fun. The East Coast is probably, more consistent to go to.
Because they got more wind, but I think also too, they got a steeper drop off.
It's much deeper there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like New Smyrna Beach and those areas are pretty cool. But yeah, here every now and then when they surf, it's fun. Nothing crazy, but it's fun to get out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. But Jeffrey,
so I got a good one here. In South Africa, when you're there surfing and kayaking and stuff, had you ever been chased by a great white?
No, no. I've actually seen more sharks here than I have in South Africa.
Really?
That's awesome. That makes me feel good.
Yeah.
And that's why I fish saltwater.
Yeah, no, there's big sharks there, especially in Plettenberg Bay. There's some big boys there. But I've never been in the water and seen one.
Oh. Yeah, I always watch Shark Week, and they always have some of those big great whites out there in South Africa. Mm-hmm. So that's why.
Well, they're all on the East Coast now too. They've been tracking them up north of like St. Augustine, Jacksonville area the past couple of years. Mm-hmm. There's been some huge great white sharks that have been documented there. So
I thought it was tiger sharks.
They caught one in
St. John's
Gulf Shores.
Oh,
Gulf
really?
Shores, they caught one. Yeah, they were fishing off the bank.
Jeez.
And caught one.
No thanks.
Nope, pretty not cool. Happening. So Ty, I have a question for you. You have a dog. What kind of dog do you have?
It's an Italian Mastiff. So it's a Cane Corso is the breed.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, he's 2 years old now and he's about 165 pounds.
Jeez.
So I seen him on your photos of him like out on the beach, or he was on not a kayak, but he was on like a floatable, right? That you had him out on.
Yes, we put him on a big float. But he's been out on probably when he was about a year old. He went out on the Amberjack, that hybrid SUP kayak that we have, and he went out with one of us on there. He was pretty good on there, but he's too big for a kayak now. I took him out when he was a puppy on the kayak a few times, but he's just way too big now. He likes the boat though, and he likes the beach and the water.
That's awesome.
But yeah, kayak is a little bit too big.
You have to fix that. Maybe a 14-footer coming up.
Yeah. Little boat.
A little and a wider one for a hatch for him to sit in.
Exactly. Yeah, like he needs a sidecar.
50-foot wide.
Yeah. Yeah. He's a big guy.
So
hey Todd, do you have that video too that we can start pulling up?
Let me see here. What I was going to say real quick while I'm doing this, while I'm looking for it.
Yep.
Is there anything new that's coming up, Ty, that you can share with us or not? I mean, you don't have to, but it'd be really cool if you've got something that you can share that's coming up, some new stuff that's coming out or anything like that.
This year, maybe towards the end of next year, but nothing in the beginning of next year. I think what we're doing now is focusing on sort of bettering some of the things on the kayaks, but nothing new in terms of new models or new designs or anything like that. Maybe a few small changes within the mold and the design. But overall, it's still going to be the same models. Maybe towards the end of next year, we may look at bringing out one or two models or just replacing one or two models.
Cool. Yeah. Okay, so what are your fast or your big sellers there within VanHunks there in the Florida area? What are y'all moving a lot of?
So our tandems are really popular. Our Sorga, the 12-foot pedal drive tandem, is really popular. There's not many other brands, that have a tandem where both front and back person can pedal. And then obviously having the option of a motor and a prop drive or fin drive in there makes it quite unique. That's been a popular one. And then in terms of the singles, I would say the 13 foots, the Elite, and then also the Mahi, as well as the Shad. The Shad's also a good one. The 10-4 Shad, because it's it's a shorter kayak, so it's so easy to handle, in and out the water, on and off the car. But the stability on it is insane. I mean, it's 35 inches wide and it's got that tri-hull design. So for a 10.5-foot kayak, it's very stable and has a lot of space. So that's been a good seller for us. We've got some more of those coming back in stock towards the end of this month.
Okay.
So yeah, I'd say the Mahi, the Shad, and the Elite in the singles are very popular. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
What kind of upgrades do you think you're going to be looking at with some of the platforms you were discussing?
We're looking at the rudder systems on some of them. So like the Mahi, we're looking at maybe changing that to have a similar rudder to, say, the Elite. So you have both options to drop the rudder down and use it in deeper water, or flip the rudder up and use it in shallower water, because the Mahi has space at the back there for that rudder to swing when it's in the up position. So then you have both options you've got the rudder working basically all the time, no matter the depth of the water. And then also the handle of that rudder will change it a little bit differently, make it a little bit more simple. And then also I would say the way the seats slide on the tracks, we're looking at changing that a little bit, maybe the components there. As of now, those are probably the two biggest changes I would say that we're looking at making. We've already changed on the Orca. We changed the rudder handle and everything on there. We changed that fairly recently. So all those new ones have the new rudder handles. Just small things like that. Instead of having a screw-in plastic handle, we changed the mold to do a solid molded-in handle. It's a little bit more durable. You don't have that plastic part. When it comes to shipping kayaks, you don't have something that can break so easily. It's molded in. So things like that we're looking at changing.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So for us as a club, Ty, what can we do to help you guys out even more? Because y'all have been so gracious to us to help us with the club. What can we do to keep helping you and promoting your brands?
Yeah, so I would say, the way you guys are promoting us now is great. So, if you could keep on doing that, and just word of mouth is obviously the best. I always say word of mouth is the best advertising. I mentioned to Chris, we've got affiliate codes now as well, that we're looking at, giving to people if anyone's interested in being an affiliate, if they're, active on social media and things like that. So they can email me and I can send them those codes, and, they can become affiliates and start pushing the product more that way. So that may be helpful if you have guys that are, wanting to do that. But other than that, I think, you guys are doing a great job, and we appreciate it as well. So that's why we're still around.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much. We do appreciate you guys. And I guess that is about most all the questions I had. Do you want to talk about a little bit more about Instapoga? Film there.
So
what y'all going to do with that?
Yeah, so I reached out to Ty, and just to kind of expand a little bit more about like what can we do to as a club to bring them into like our events, with you guys being a kayak distributor. And one of the best ways that we kind of came up with and thought about and talked about was them coming out on the water and doing like some on the water video footage of our anglers, right? So Ty was like, Ty actually brought that idea up, and I was like, yeah, that's awesome. Like, some people might not want them around, but if you are someone that wants to, be a part of of some footage and some B-roll for Ty and his brand, get in contact with me. And I know Instapoga is going to be one of the events that they're going to come out with and do some on the water footage. They're going to be at the award ceremony. They're going to be giving away some more prizes, other than just the Angler of the Year, the kayak itself. So, Ty, I'll kind of turn it over to you and kind of let you talk about your thought process behind it, and we'll go with it.
Yeah. So what we were thinking is we've got, Zach, who does all our videography and marketing and photography. So I was thinking him and I get out on like a tandem kayak and we can follow a couple of anglers around, or just, go to different anglers while they're on the water. Don't necessarily have to talk to everybody, but, just get footage of everyone fishing, launching, loading, the prize giving afterwards. And if there is anyone that, wants to have a few questions asked, on the water, then we can, sort of not do an interview, but, just chat to them about their day, how the fishing's going, how they're enjoying it. So yeah, just something fun like that, I think will be, really beneficial to both of us, and, show people, on the water, what the FKBT is all about, as well as afterwards, in the prize giving. So I think that'll be quite a good little video to do.
Well, if you want to see if you want to have some good bloopers for your videos, you can follow me around. I'll blow up several reels and, all kinds of good stuff like that. So
yeah, for sure.
You're welcome to follow me around and get some good bloopers.
If you want to follow someone who's not going to catch any fish, we'll give you Chris Clutter data.
Wait, I think you need to check the standings last event, buddy. I think hold on, I can't hear you. You're too far down. What?
Actually, I wasn't that far down. I was like one person behind you, but okay. But that's awesome. Yeah, that's good. No, we're looking forward to that, and I think on the Instapoga event too, we're gonna try to do maybe at that meetup, because there's a big gazebo there in that parking lot that we have. Maybe possibly cooking some hamburgers and doing some food there afterwards too, to follow up with the award ceremony. Just to, our goal for the FKBT is not only to host first class tournaments and things of that nature, but it's also to foster that the community that kayak bass fishing is, and bringing people together, talking, fellowshipping, having a good time, telling those fish stories of the giants that we lost out in the pads, or whatever. It's always those stories that bring us closer together. So I think that's going to be a great opportunity. I know we did it last year at Tanarock, but we had a huge storm roll in right after.
That was horrible.
And it cut our party short. But for those of you that stuck around, we got to go test out the kayaks. So on Instapoga, do you plan on bringing some kayaks out to the boat out there to where anglers can test them?
Yeah, we can bring a few kayaks out, and you guys can definitely test them. I mean, we're there, so we might as well do it for sure.
I might even be willing to try one out during the tournament.
Yeah, we can do that. Ooh. Just let us know.
You know what? Hey, actually, let's do this, and we'll have to see if it's all right with Ty.
Are you going to drop a gauntlet down?
Have to. Huh?
My legs are not used to pedaling, so be careful.
Hey, let's do this.
I'm down for what you're about to say. I'm down.
I know where he's going.
All four of us fish out of a bare bones elite angler.
I'm fine. I thought you're gonna put us on a tandem. Me and Todd right
now. Hey, we could do that too. But Todd, hey, why not? Let's put them on the water.
Yeah, there you go.
Do it.
Well, yeah, you guys let us know.
I'm down with it.
Yeah, you want tandem?
As long as it's going to pedal drive, I'm good.
Okay, pedal drive. Okay, cool.
Pedal drive. I'm down with it.
Yeah,
Ty, I can come down to Sarasota and pick them up to where you don't got to get there super early.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, we'll do that.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, that'll be
a good challenge. Bare bones, no graphs, no nothing. But it would be a good advertisement on a demo day at Instapoga. And we are gonna advertise a demo day. I'm gonna create a flyer. And then once that flyer is created, we'll post it. But we'll also share it with you, Ty, and you can post it in your shop as well.
I'll be creating it.
You did?
I'll just get the wording from him. Todd. I'll create it.
Fair enough.
Okay. Cool.
Hey, I don't need a graph. I don't need a graph on Instapoga. You show me some reeds that are sticking up. That's all I need.
Todd's not even going to be able to put the boat to that much use. He's going 600 meters from the boat ramp.
Todd's legs are ready for it, though.
I know who's beating him to that spot, though.
Oh, this is not just going to be a competition. Awesome. You guys are going to race now?
Yeah.
We're going to have about 20 people sitting on that spot all day long.
I think two people have dibs on it because they were there, realistically.
Yeah, I think they need to leave those people alone and let them fish that spot where the fish are not at anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. So true. There'll be somewhere
No, but
else
Ty,
for sure.
we're serious about that though. We'd love to
Yeah.
that day. I think that would be a cool opportunity for folks to go back to the basics, and if you're okay with that, I'd love to rep the VanHunks that event and put them to work.
Yeah, that'll be cool, and we'll be on the water shooting as well, so it'll be good content for us. So yeah, that'll be
I
awesome.
will do it. I'm game.
I'll do it in a heartbeat.
Cool. We'll make
Absolutely.
it happen. Yeah, that'll be fun.
All day long.
I'll do some backflips off of it.
Look at Big D come in here.
He lives right there.
Oh, hey. Thomas said he's bringing a bottle of Roundup. So, Ty, I don't know if you know what we're talking about. We'll let you in on what we're talking about. So, at Instapoga last year, Todd, over there in the top, I think my left, I think it's your left too, but Todd is the only one in FKBT last year,
season.
right?
Regular
Regular season to catch over 100 inches for his best 5.
Jeez.
But the thing is, it happened in an hour time span.
Jeez.
So not only did he catch over 100 inches in less than an hour, he caught his personal best, right? We had another angler, Amy Brown, catch her personal best within 10 feet from it. There was over 100 and something inches caught in that area in about an hour and a half. And then after that, me, Sean, and Chris Harrelson, who's in here, went out there and we all caught around 100 inches each.
Jeez, all in the same area.
All in the same area.
And it's about a 50-yard round reed.
Jeez.
It's not very big.
So that's where you guys are going back this year.
Daryl's trying to say that me and him caught all the big fish out of there. Bailey was just spectating.
I lost a giant.
Here we go. Here's the I lost a giant story, bringing us all together.
Sean, you know it. Sean, you know it.
I
lie.
did.
That's
it. Was a big
that's
fish.
It.
It was the hater shades.
That's it. He's hating because he know that frog would have been eaten. So that's all I'm
Poor
saying.
guy.
There you go.
Yeah. That's it. I'm doing this.
Yeah.
Hey, but Ty, we do got
Lord.
some FKBT apparel that we're going to be sending your way here in the next couple weeks. I know I spoke with Todd about it. We're gonna be putting together some shirts like this, but we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna try to put VanHunks on the back of it too.
Oh, cool.
So we're gonna give it to your team for everything that you guys do. For us, we're gonna hook you guys up with some apparel.
Cool. That'll be great. No, thanks. We appreciate that. Yeah, I still wear the shirt.
All right,
Wash shirt. It's a good shirt.
Yeah. Well, that came from Todd. If you're looking for some product, Todd can hook you up.
Yeah. Might need some hoodies now going into the winter.
That's not the area we're talking about, Jerry.
Hey, so do you want a FKBT hoodie?
Oh, do you have?
Well,
Yeah.
we're getting them made.
Okay.
What size are you, Ty? What size?
Large.
What
Oh,
size
gee.
is your dad?
He's probably a triple XL. No, I'm joking. No, he's I think he's extra large.
Excellent.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
we'll get you fixed up there.
Cool.
Yeah, we'll
Thanks.
get you some swag.
Sweet. No, that'll be awesome. Thanks.
Yeah. So, but if you guys are interested, Ty, man, we appreciate you hopping on and spending the last 40 minutes with us talking about your brand. Did we get the video? Is that something we can play? Or?
I can't pull it up. I
Okay.
can't get it pulled up
So
on
for
there,
those
but
of you that are on our members only page, we posted a commercial that Ty and his team just released. I think it was today, right? You published it today?
I think it was either today or yesterday. Yeah. This week. Yeah.
Yep. So we shared it. We also did a quick interview of our club a couple weeks ago, and that was posted. So if you guys want, and we would greatly appreciate it, you guys go give VanHunks a like and follow on all social media pages. Go give there. We'll post your address and everything that we already have on our page. If you guys are in the market for a new kayak, for yourself, for your mom, for anybody in your family, Ty and his family are phenomenal people. Their customer service is fantastic. I walked into the door. There's a guy named Bailey there too, by the way.
Yeah.
Super nice guy. They've hooked us up, and go out there, show them some love. When you go and stop by there, take a picture, share it to the social media pages. But yeah, man, we love to see you guys out there supporting our sponsors. So let's keep it up, and we appreciate everything you do for us, Ty. We really do.
Yeah, no,
Absolutely. And yes, Ty, if you can, I can send you a Dropbox link or whatever. Y'all can put the raw video in that, and then I'll be able to upload it here, and we'll play a commercial of your videos during our live stream as well.
Cool. Yeah, thanks.
Because I know it's a pretty big file, so we'll need to probably have a little transfer deal there.
Just send me that, and I'll put it in there for sure.
Cool.
Awesome.
And then lastly, if you don't mind telling us again where everybody can find you. I know your website is VanHunksUSA.com. Social media, any of that stuff that you want to throw out there where we can find you online, and then also the address where we can come and visit you guys and rent a kayak and take it out on the water.
Yeah, so Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube is all VanHunks USA. And then our shop is VanHunks USA, and that's 6227 North Washington Boulevard in Sarasota. And then our rental is just down the road at the Tarpon Grill at Sarah Bay Marina.
Yep, parking's in the back. The parking will be in the back.
Yeah.
And then also, just I know we forgot about this, but you sell more than just VanHunks kayaks in your shop. I know you have Garmin.
We've got Garmin.
Amped Outdoors.
Yeah, we've got Garmin. We've got Amped Outdoors. We've got all Yak Attack accessories. We've got Bixby, and we've got Mustang Survival Life Vests.
I'm gonna come by and buy one of those when I pick up that life vest. I need a Mustang. I need a new life vest.
Yeah, so we got all that gear there.
And they also have swag. You also have shirts, hats, coolers.
Yeah, we've got coolers, shirts, hats. We've got a few of our own accessories available. We've got some parts, like if you ever need parts, clips, screws, all those things. We sell quite a lot of parts as well. Yeah, that's pretty much. And we've got e-bikes, we've got surfboards, paddleboards, so a little bit of everything.
And good customer service is what we like.
Cool. Yeah.
And Flutter's going to come by and get some of that shampoo you use, so we can get his box going.
Reinvigorate.
VanHunks shampoo.
Oh boy.
Well, that's awesome, Ty. We'll go ahead and let you go. We're going to finish up this live. We got a couple things that we're going to talk about, but if you want to stick around, you're more than welcome to. But we're gonna talk about Toho here for the next 15 minutes, and then get everyone off of here around the hour mark. So if you want to stay on, you're more than welcome to. But if you got to go, man, we appreciate everything you do for us, and we look forward to seeing you on Instapoga.
Cool. No, thanks for having me. I appreciate it, and good to see you guys all again.
Thank you, Ty.
Awesome. Thanks, Ty.
Chat soon. See you guys.
We appreciate it.
Take care,
Cool.
sir.
Thanks. See you.
All right. See you later, Ty.
What's up with your auto like confetti and thumbs up?
Bro, look at that.
Wow.
Spirit fingers. I don't know what it's doing. I don't know. It's my
Spirit
iPad. It's
fingers.
Apple for you.
Jesus.
But
It's the glasses.
all right, so we got about 12 minutes, guys. We got 16 people watching, but we got about 12 minutes to talk about Toho, so we don't really go over that hour mark. So I know there's a lot of stuff that we need to cover, so I'm going to talk real quick here. Fishing Chaos, the link for the Toho registration is open. I think last I looked, Todd, we had 7 or 8 people signed up. Get signed up. The quicker you get signed up, the quicker we can kind of lock down on what we're going to do for the banquet and the award ceremony at the end. The official check-in when you get off the water is going to be at the Big Toho Marina on the north side of the lake. But registration for the Toho event is open. Boundaries have been published by Sean on our Facebook page. Correct?
Yes.
Sean?
Yep.
They're there. Everything for Toho event should be good. The November monthly has started. You can register for that. Again, our October monthly winner was Chris Mitchell. He won first place and Big Bass, took home $330 for 11 anglers for the 11 anglers and then 8 big bass. So yeah, $330 for that, which is good. Congrats, Chris, on that. Why doesn't the confetti fall now? Stop beating us up. But I know we got quite a few people that are interested in the tow event. The quicker you guys get signed up, the quicker it helps us gauge how many people we're going to have on the water. But that's all I have. Pending any questions that you guys have. Toho Marina at the overflow parking lot. So we are going to do it. I'm calling them this week, and I'm going to try to reserve the pavilion in one of the parks. It like where y'all did the championship meetup. I'm going to try to reserve one of the overhang pavilions in the park on the backside of the parking lot. But if that doesn't happen, we'll find a location. I'm scouting it out Saturday to try to find the best spot to house everybody. But yeah, that's all I got. Get signed up and we will have a successful event. What you got?
Where are you launching from?
So Christopher Bailey's gonna go real quick.
Chris Mitchell always has something smart to say.
Hey, no, but they have a restaurant patio. Yes, they do. Hey, so I know I've had a few questions about the Boggy Creek, right? So Chris, I believe this weekend is going to do some reconnaissance for me, and that's the only boundary that may adjust. Probably not, but it may move up just a hair to a very specific signage in Boggy Creek, as long as it's easily identifiable, and it's a very minor change. But other than that, the boundaries are going to stay the same. I know I got asked about a cove, and yeah, I shut them off with you because of you, Tam. It's all because of littering. No, but
we're giving you guys 2 huge bodies of water.
Yeah. So the boundary shouldn't change. I know I got questions about the cove on Little Toho. I believe it's Fells Cove. I have it shut off right there on that lane leading into Fells Cove, just because Fells Cove goes into another lake and then another lake. So Fells Cove, that lane feeding into Fells Cove is the boundary, and it's going to stay that way. But Boggy Creek may make a minor adjustment. It's not going to be huge. We have our captain's meeting. Well, Bailey will do the recon this week. If it changes, I'll drop it immediately, or Bailey will drop it immediately with the pin location on the members only page for you guys to be aware of that change, or he'll send it to me and I'll post it immediately. But other than that, no other major changes. I don't know if he said it, but the November monthly is open. If you guys don't read the tournament description, the rules, and you guys shoot a question to go on, hey, can I fit? Is any lake fair game? It's specified in the rules. It's been briefed multiple times. The lakes on the schedule are the authorized bodies of water to fish for the monthlies throughout the regular season. So everything's in the rules. And if you say it's not in the rules, we'll get you an answer for sure. But the first thing we're gonna ask you, did you read the tournament description and the rules? Because it's there.
Yeah, 99. So in Fishing Chaos. In Fishing Chaos, I'll pull it up for everyone, just if they're not familiar with Fishing Chaos, because that might be a learning curve for you guys. So if you look, this is the main tournament dashboard. It says at the very bottom underneath profile or hide details, it says show description. If you click show description, if you scroll down, it shows you all the information on the for that tournament. So make sure you guys are utilizing the resources that are given to you to make sure that you get the most up-to-date information. If you have a question, always feel free to reach out to myself, Clutter, Sean, or Todd, and we get back fairly quick. I had quite a few emails today, and I got back to those members within 10-15 minutes. If this is going to be your first event if Toho's going to be your first event for the season, and you don't have a PVC identifier card that was given to you, I'm going to be at the Toho Marina boat ramp on tournament morning, and I'm going to launch whenever launching is available. But I will leave some of those cards in my vehicle or on my bed of my truck that you guys can grab. I know Sean, Todd, and Clutter, they're going to be at various boat ramps across the lake. They too have those, but it's your responsibility. There's a printable ID card that is on our members only page in the files. You can print and bring them on your boat, so you're not limited or waiting on us to give you those PVC cards. If you need that printable version, post it on our members only page or text or email me, and I will forward you that PDF file so you can have those, so you're not waiting on us the morning of the tournament. Yes. Life jackets, life jackets, life jackets.
Yeah, I was going to mention some safety highlights. Obviously, you guys tell the temperature's dropping. So it's that time of year where I'll throw an extra set of clothes in my kayak up in the hole in a waterproof bag. Have your bibs, your wet weather top, because the temperature's cooling. You never know. I looked at the weather. Where are we? A week and a half out, or a week out, damn near. And the temperature is not going to be bad, but you never know. You know how the weather changes day to day. So be prepared for 60 degrees is cold for me now. So I'm probably going to wear a hoodie if it's 60 in the morning. I'm on the water because that's chilly. But yeah, so just be aware of that. It's getting in those months. Have an extra set of clothes in your kayak and some cold weather gear, whatever you classify as cold weather gear for yourself. I've gotten quite soft living in Miami for the past 4 years, so I don't handle the cold as well as I once did.
Yeah, it's showing 58.
Clutter needs a toboggan.
What'd you say, Todd?
FKBT. I said it's showing 58.73. 58 low, high 73.
The morning of the tournament?
Perfect.
The whole day. 58 low, high 73.
I don't know. I looked earlier and it said it was going to be like 80 degrees.
Huh.
But yeah, for sure. Like I said, just it's getting that time of year. Pay attention to the weather temps. It's going to be chilly in the morning. Probably not bad in the afternoon, but I fished Toho in January. But
what's going on? Am I breaking?
I
up
don't know
why
it's been doing that all night. Yeah. Something's up with it.
All right, so Florida Jerry made a comment about a long drive from East Toho with Saturday traffic. Yeah, guys. So their mandatory check-in is going to be at the Big Toho Marina. The time will be posted and announced on the on next Thursday at the captain's meeting. We're looking at traffic. I'm going to go there on Saturday and see how long it will take me to go from the furthest spot to there to kind of see how much the time is or what the time frame is. But ultimately, it's up to the angler's responsibility to make sure that they're off the water and at that check-in at the appropriate time. Because we're going to start promptly to make so people can get home and get on the road at a decent hour. But we're not the only tournament trail out there that has a mandatory check-in after the tournament. This is just that tournament. It's up to the angler's responsibility to make sure that they're at that check-in at the time posted, so that you guys don't get DQ'd from the tournament and lose your catches. So
true that.
All right, that's all I got for that. Did I miss anything, Clutter? You got anything you'd like to add? I see you there with your pen.
Nope. You got
Taking
everything.
Notes?
Yep.
Yeah, I told you.
We're all good, Ted.
Less than an hour. So that's all I got. Around the room,
Sean?
any questions?
Sean,
Nope.
you good? Clutter, you good?
I'm great.
Ted, you good?
Yeah, who put Ted Lasso there? I'm going to do something here.
Oh, don't do it. I didn't do that to you. I already know I'm the target. Here we go.
God, y'all got, I know it's probably Sean.
well, I didn't do it. My hands have been here the whole time.
I don't know how to do it. Yeah. Hey, I heard Chris Mitchell isn't fishing the Toho event.
That's true.
Yeah, so
Wow.
hey,
That's confirmed.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard he's moving back from a certain vessel to another vessel, but I'm not gonna be the one to disclaim that.
Wow.
But
I'd stay in the vessel he's already in. That's proven to be pretty good.
He
yeah,
wants,
I'd say so.
sometimes creature comforts are worth it,
But
You
he'll
want to
get
know
lost.
something? I think
He'll get lost in the other one.
Chris Clutter, you need to express your love for a certain kayak bass fisherman out in California.
Greg Blanchard. Oh man,
Yeah,
he's
phenomenal.
I mean, you can go to my Instagram and see the picture with him. I mean,
He was fanboying at ICAST.
I never seen his cheeks and his smile
just
light up
blush
as
up.
much as he did as soon as he saw Greg Blanchard.
Hey, that mustache even perked up a little bit.
He was like this right here.
Oh,
He even kissed Greg Blanchard on the cheek.
yeah. He's very strong. He's got more muscles in person.
Yeah, he does. Beautiful hair too. He's got good hair. So,
Oh God.
so
I mean, I guess
well,
I'm not the
now
only
we're-
one that's into Asians, huh, Sean?
Oh Lord.
it's called the Asian persuasion.
Yeah.
Hey, Chris Mitchell. Never mind. I'm not gonna say that. We're on live. But if you know, you know.
I'll be back.
If you know, you know. Yeah. Yeah.
If you know, you know. Amy, yes, we are a mess. That is true. That is very true. But good thing we got Swiffer Picker Upper to clean up that mess. So hey, we got some changes. Actually, we got some changes to the little Debbie.
Yes.
That are going to be coming up for this tournament on Toho. So there's going to be some changes to Little Debbie. Make sure you get in on that. For Toho, what are our 3 main sponsors, Todd?
Strike King, Road Fishing, and I believe Yak Attack.
Yak Attack. All right. And now you got
Where did
Harrison.
Sean go? I feel this is concerning. He's coming back. Something's going to happen.
All right. Well, guys, that's going to conclude today's live segment of FKBT Live. We'll catch you next
Hold
Thursday.
on. Wait, we got something real quick before we go.
What?
We're uploading. I've got spinning bars, and we got to wait for
Is that
Sean.
me?
Oh my. Jesus.
Hey!
All right, yeah, so that's me and Greg.
Look at that. Phenomenal. Hey, but wait,
thank
never
you,
mind.
Todd.
Hey, hold on. Before we do that, before we go, I gotta bring one on here too. Then, if we're gonna do that,
Oh
hold
boy.
on. Nope. Hold on. Hold on. I'm adding it.
I think we all have our fanboys. My fanboy is a little bit older.
I want to
You met
introduce
yours
you
at
guys
ICAST.
to. I want to introduce you guys to my fanboy.
Oh.
There he is, Mr. Greg Gerdak, the man, the myth, the legend. This guy here is awesome. He sponsors our club now too, Mondo Fishing. I did want to put that up there because we are going to be posting. I don't know why it's not going away.
It is. It's gone.
There it goes. I will be creating a post here in a minute. He sent us a link, and he is going to be giving the club a discount code. So I will post that direct link to where you can go and utilize Mondo Fishing and make some purchases on rods, reels, fishing equipment, tackle, so on and so forth. So be on the lookout for that here immediately following this live. So yeah, cool. That's it.
Yeah.
Are we waiting on
Wow.
Are we waiting on Sean to close
He's
it up?
gone. He's gone.
I don't know what he's doing. Well, I'll show my
There we
fanboy.
go. There we
There's,
go.
there's, you know.
Talk about fanboy, and look at them cheeks. Boy, those cheeks are ear to ear. Woo!
How could you not be whenever you're next to a legend like that?
Yeah, and you know, he's got a great hat on too. You know.
Oh my God.
Hey,
Oh, We had a great day that day, Todd, didn't we?
We did. It was awesome. And what's really cool is I've got that. Here, let me show it.
You got that lure. Yeah.
We'll show it. So this is Bill Dance's lure that I got when I was about, I don't know, I was younger than 10 years old whenever I got it. That came out of his boat that he left in there. So it's really cool that I was, 40 years later, able to get him to sign it.
That's awesome.
Fun.
You got that thing hanging up somewhere?
Yeah.
You put it you
got
got to
right
put
here
it
on
like
my desk.
case. Yeah.
But the crazy thing is how does a kid hold on to this that long, that many years?
A true fan.
True fan.
He taught me
Now
how to
we
fish.
Now we just
Hey,
got to
what
get
did-
it.
what
Next
did you-
time you see him, we need to get his hat from him. You need to get
I
get you his hat.
got one of his. I got a hat signed.
Well, I need to get this hat.
Who's
I need to have him
signed it
sign
already?
over here.
Who signed
That
that?
is Philip Fulmer. Philip Fulmer. Big Phil.
Nice.
Played golf with him.
Chris Clutter, who we going to try to get on here? Who are we going to try to get on the next live? Who's our next target guest?
We were talking about Gene Jensen.
We were. So drop a
Gene?
comment in the comment section.
I've been talking to Mikey Balls, who's in a kayak now. He's another possibility we can bring on.
What about Chris Mitchell fishing?
We could do that.
Yeah, y'all drop a comment in the comment section who you guys would like for us to bring on and talk to and do an interview with. So if you guys are watching this after the fact, after the live, drop a comment on here. We'll still monitor that comment section and we'll reach out to those. Greg Blanchard, we should reach out to Greg and see if he wants to come on. Come fish one of our events,
reach
maybe.
out.
Hey,
Mr. Mondo.
Hey,
let's
call him
get Mr.
Coach
Mondo.
Bailey. That's your coach, Bailey.
That is my coach. Oh wow, can we? Nope, I'm not going to say that. Or can we really say that out loud right now? I don't know. Greg, can I? Message me. Can I say that?
Look, he's already asking for permission. Daddy, can I say it? Can I say that bad word, Dad?
Puppy.
That's Coach. This is Coach.
I'm your daddy.
Coach. This is Coach. So I love the cowboy hat. There's going to be a cool theme. Maybe there's going to be some fun things that are going to happen. I'm excited to get back on the water and do some fishing.
Coach G.
I call it fishing, not catching.
There is a cowboy movie out there that
saying?
reminds me of you and your love for cowboys.
Cowboy.
All right. Oh no, Naked Greg is on.
Oh,
Oh no.
this is
He said,
going
"I can't
down here
quit you."
real quick.
Yeah.
Am I breaking up?
Yeah,
Yeah.
your wife's leaving.
Some glasses
He
pulling
nixed
in
my
different
internet.
signals.
I'm on the Team AB plan.
Yeah, that
It's that satellite you got on your head.
That's it. We're gonna have Greg Gerdak on our next live.
That's person.
It's
We'll have
Snurly
to
a
limit
real
it.
person?
Oh God!
do-
Here you go.
What's that?
Is that a real person?
You don't want me and Mikey Balls together.
Yeah. Hey,
So
I can only
bring both
imagine.
of you on there.
I'm breaking up. I think I'm done. I think my internet gave out for the night.
I think Clutter's starting to freeze. His fans glitching in the background.
Awesome.
All right, guys. Well, we're going to end tonight's live, and we will see you next Thursday for the live mandatory captains meeting at 7 p.m. So make sure if you're fishing the TOA event that you are present for that. All right.
I agree with Daryl. Let's get Greg and Mikey on here. How can we make that happen?
I don't know. My thing is all messed up. I'm peacing out.
All right, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, have a good night. Thanks for hopping on.
Thank you all. Enjoyed it.
Go crush them this weekend. I will not be fishing. You ending the stream, Bailey?